Hey guys, Jerry Green here. What is the most important meeting to your real estate investment business? I'm going to share that with you here today in my video, but just do me a favor real quick. Would you mind subscribing to my channel? Also, if you really like this video, I know you got to wait to the end, but give me a thumbs up and I really appreciate it. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what I consider to be the meeting that has changed our business probably more than anything else out there when it comes to meetings and things. So first of all, let's think about this crazy thing. We all look at meetings. Even if you're in a position where maybe there's just 2 of you or 3 of you working the business, I think one of the things we can become addicted to is meetings. And it becomes very addictive very quickly on things. So what I want you guys to start looking at is how can you be in a position where you're not addicted to meeting all the time. Meetings are crucial to your business and to be able to grow, to be able to manage the business, to manage people and the processes and everything on things. But you can overdo those meetings. So, you know, for a long time in my business, the way I worked a meeting was, hey, we have a fire, basically, and we need to jump in and have a meeting. So not literally a fire. I've had a lot of those over the years, but I'm talking about an actual fire within your business. And we would just meet every single time we had an issue. So what we did, we started eliminating that and started focusing on key meetings within our business. Now, what I'm going to talk about today is what I call our daily pulse meeting, okay? And to me, this is one of the biggest, or what should I say, one of the best investments I ever made in the way of time and money, is to go in and look at monitoring things on what we call a daily pulse meeting. So what is this here? Okay, well, let's just think about this, okay? What is the pulse? Well, the pulse is just here, right? We're checking our pulse. Just like we would for ourselves as personal health-wise, and we want to know where our pulse is. I mean, you go into a doctor, what do? They check you out. One of the things they do is check your pulse. Okay, what's your pulse on? What's your heart rate? You know, all this. They want to know all that. The reason they're doing that is because they want to make sure that you're healthy and that there's nothing urgent there going on that they need to deal with. Well, it's the same thing in business. We got to do the same thing. You know, I remember a buddy of mine talked about this, and you know, like health-wise, it's people's lives that we're dealing with, but in business, it's people's livelihoods that we're dealing with. I want you to think about this. So is it important to keep a pulse in your business? Absolutely, on things. So we call the pulse meeting. I got another buddy of mine that has I'm talking about $300 million a year business. They call their meetings are called 911 meetings. So it's that critical, okay, that they do that. So first of all, you know, I'm just going to share with you guys some of the foundational things here today of the pulse meeting. So the pulse meeting is basically done, as it says here, on a daily basis. And what this involves the entire team. The entire team gets involved with this. Now, I'm not involved with them anymore because, you know, I've been in a position where I've hired other people to be able to do that. But I used to be involved with them, and a lot of you might be doing that. And I don't recommend that you just jump out of them right now, but eventually you'll be able to do that. But what this allows you to be able to do is really track the results of your business on a daily basis. So what's this look like? Well, this daily pulse meeting is basically done on a daily basis. Typically you want to do it at the same time every day. You don't want to create inconsistency. You want to be very consistent with the time. So it's the same time every single day, and you want to keep it at roughly the same time slot as well in regards to the amount of time that you're investing into it, should say, the actual length of the meeting. So you don't want to carry it on too long. You want to keep it, you know, most of these meetings will take, if you're just doing the pulse meeting, it should take no more than, if you're small in the business, it could take you could do as quick as 10 minutes, and it could be up to an hour, but most of the time it's somewhere from between maybe 10 to 30 minutes, somewhere in that range, okay? So 10 to 30 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. So, but doing that, what happens, guys, if we start monitoring things on a daily basis, so like I say, it's 10 to, let's say, 30 minutes in time, okay? Then we would be in a position during that pulse meeting, we're going to measure certain numbers, okay? That's the main thing on it. We're looking at numbers. We're looking at the metrics, okay? Because we're looking at what we call KPIs. And those are key performance indicators, okay? And everybody has key performance indicators. So if you really think about it, every single team member, even an assistant, has key performance indicators. You say, well, how do you measure that, okay? Well, think about it. They have tasks that they're doing, okay? And you can measure those. Are those done? Or are they not done? Are they open? Or did they do tasks but they never get them finished, okay? See, you can monitor this stuff. Because guys, I used to never monitor this stuff. And when I didn't monitor this stuff, it was like I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know people were constantly screwing around all day, or were they really getting results. Well, by doing this, you're actually able to measure those results as they go along. And you can find out, are people actually getting things done, or are they in a position where they're just creating excuses, okay, and pushing things off. So very, very important to understand this, guys, is start understanding, you know, this pulse meeting is really the way you measure and track your business operations and the health of your business on a daily basis. And if you do that, you're going to see a big difference. And in real estate business, it's perfect because now we start looking at, you know, how many offers are being made, okay, on things. How many offers did we turn into actually a contract? All right, and this could be on the buy side and the sell side. If you're doing, you know, fix and flipping, or if you're wholesaling, whatever it is, you could do it for rentals. How many lease showings did you have? How many lease signings did you have? All these things. This is how you start measuring the activity within your business on a daily basis. And you just continue to do this over and over again. And a lot of people say, well, it's so repetitive, Jerry. It's like, you know, why do we have to do this every day? Well, let me tell you, when we do it on a daily basis, what we've watched is we've watched the team become closer. We create more synergy, and we know what's going on within the business within a couple of days versus waiting weeks on things. It makes a huge impact. It will just change your total trajectory within your business. In fact, I believe so much in this that, to me, the daily pulse meeting, like I said, I think I said in the beginning here of the video, this is one of the best things I ever did in the business, okay? And I contribute this to our growth and our success. It comes down to this right here, okay? It's not just one of the things, but this is one, or not should say this is not the only thing, but this is one of the things that's contributed to our success and growth, is having that daily pulse meeting, holding people to that in regards to reporting, understanding that if they're not moving forward on things, that there's obviously a problem. It's the problem's either in a process of things on a leadership side, or it's a performance side. And if it's a performance side, then you know what? We got to go and fix it. If not, we give them some time, and if not, we got to remove them. And guess what? We can make a decision on that pretty quickly by watching this on that daily pulse meeting. So keep a track of your business, guys. Keep that finger on that pulse of your business. Watch the health of that. It'll make a big impact. Guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Do me a favor, if you would, is make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you give me a like. We'll talk to you later, guys.